We've talked a lot in district about how great Google Drives are, how you have an unlimited storage space, you can store any kind and type of files that you want, as many as you want, and you can manage your own sharing with those. And with the addition of Google Drive File Stream on top of that, you have the ability to access your files right from your Windows machine, right from the desktop, and just double click on a file, even if it's an Excel or Word file, opens right up in the application you intend it to. And those are all great features of Google Drive. But there's one other aspect that I think many people don't know about that I want to make sure that you all understand how to use and how you can create on your own, and that's Google Team Drives. Team Drives are intended to be storage spaces that are shared by multiple people. And you can create one, but that doesn't mean that you are the sole and only owner of that folder. What's great about that is if you have a team drive that you're a member of, even if the person that created that team drive leaves the district and their account is deleted, that team drive stays in place with all the same files, all the permissions there. Nothing changes about that team drive. Just that one user is removed from the group. So creating your own team drives is very simple and has a lot of benefit and really kind of completes the circle of Google Drive and its functionality. So let's talk about how you can create your own Google Team Drive. We're going to start out within Google, and I'm logged in once again as John Zumwalt, and I want to make my way over to Google Drive. And in here you can see I've got John's Google Drive up here. He's got some files in here, all that kind of stuff. First thing we want to do is navigate to Team Drives. John's not currently a member of any team drives. He hasn't created any yet, so we're going to start out by creating a team drive for John. And I am going to name this extra stuff. It's just going to be some extra little bonus material that I want to share with some other people, and I'm going to click create. Now this will take just a minute. It's going to create the team drive, and by default there won't be any members of it yet. It's just a drive that I've created, so I need to add some people to it, and I'm going to add a member. I'm going to add John's sister Jane Zumwalt to this team drive. And I can add as many people as I want to here. But I do want to show you the permissions piece of this. So by default, every new member is created as a content manager. That means they can add and remove files from this team drive. You could make them managers, and by default, whoever creates the team drive is a manager. That allows them to manage memberships, so they can add and remove people from that team drive. We also have contributor role, which is able to add files but not delete files. Commenters are able to leave comments on files but not add or remove files. And then viewers are quite simply just a read-only permission. They can view files within this drive, but they cannot make any changes whatsoever. So I'm going to leave Jane as a content manager, and I'm going to leave her a message and say this will have some fun stuff in it. And it will send an email to Jane. And it'll have a link inside of that email that allows her to open it right up. At the same time, she will now have, when she goes to her team drives, she'll see that she has a new one called Extra Stuff. So that's already there for her. Now this is just an empty drive folder. If I right click, I can create new folders inside of it. I can call this one More Stuff. Inside of those folders, I can create new files. I could upload. I can create new Google Docs in here. Whatever I want to create, it's just like a traditional Google Drive. There's really no difference. It's just in a different location. It's located under that Team Drives area. Now, what's great about this, as I mentioned earlier, is if someone leaves the district that's a member of this team drive, the team drive doesn't go away. The files don't go away. Any permissions that already exist don't go away. If the manager of the team drive goes away and you need help getting a new manager in place so that they can manage the memberships, that's real easy because the technology department can manage memberships and permissions of team drives. We can't help out when it's just a traditional Google Drive that's owned by one person. Even if they share it out, the owner is the one that can manage permissions. Even us as technicians don't have that permission. With team drives, we do, and we can help out, and there's a lot more power there that allows us to assist and for you to take advantage of. So that's really how team drives work. I highly encourage you to start moving, especially shared content, over into team drives so that you don't lose that in the event that anyone moves to a different position or leaves the district.